Hey there, Conti friends. Happy Tuesday. It's Hannah at the Doodlebug in Jasper, Indiana, and it's time for our What's New Today at the Doodlebug. Got in 3 orders for you guys today. I'm fighting with my furry child who is eating things she should not be eating. So today we have Uniquely Creative for you. Oh, my mom voice got out. Did you hear that? We got in Uniquely Creative for you guys. We also got in a restock on our laser button boards. So we've got more flags, more chickens. I know you guys have been waiting for those. We also have a paper order. It's not a new paper order, but it's just a good restock basic papers from Echo Park. Very excited about that. We also got in an order from My Sweet Petunia. That's who makes Misty. So we've got more Misties in. We've got a restock on our glue presses in. So we're going to look at that. I've got a couple sale items for you guys too. And so as you know, we have got a couple new gals in the store. Well, today, Clara was training on how to adjust price and put things on sale. So that's what her task was today. And look, she filled up the sale paper rack for you guys. I don't even know the last time our sale paper rack was this full. So, wow. This is our 40% off sale rack. If you shop online, it's all on there. Now, she did post a picture just a little bit ago, and she also tagged or put the link there so you can shop this and all our sale items easy peasy. Just click that link and it'll take you right to all of our sale items, and you will find all of these papers on there. There are good papers on there. Look at this one. Some of them, yeah, look how good that one is. Fronts and backs. This is one of my favorite ones. Cannot believe it is back here. Look how beautiful that paper is. So many good papers on the sale rack back here. They are all 40% off. So great sale stuff. And again, like I said, we just restocked the whole thing. So lots of great stuff back here in the sale area. So be sure and check that out. But we're going to pop over here and let's just we're here. So let's kind of start here and we'll work our way around. Well, hello there, friends. Now, if you missed yesterday's live, couple updates from yesterday's live. I will be restocking the daubers, of course. Right now, I'm working on my Spellbinders order to get in more cases of those daubers. So if you're not for sure what I'm talking about, we restocked our daubers from the maker session. So we'll have more of those coming back in and probably next week. I'm also working on my order with Spellbinders to get more of the little sealed storage boxes to fit those in. And I know some of you were asking about trays. Now, the trays we had on clearance. So I really don't plan to keep stocking the trays. So if you asked for colors last night in the live that we were out of, I think you got a message from us if you wanted to switch your color. We had clear and black left over. The pink went right away, purple went right away, but we do have clear and black, I think, left in case you want to switch to one of those because they are 20% off right now. All right, so for our buttons, we have a local gal. We buy the files from, I can't remember who she buys her files from. An amazing designer though. Holy cow. She has some of the coolest laser designs I have ever seen. And then I have one of our local friends cut these out for me. And then Debbie Meyer makes the samples for me. So it truly takes a village to get this done here. We've got chickens restocked. Here is Debbie's version of the chicken. So we've got our chickens have been restocked. And then our newest design we had just gotten in is the American flag. So we just got the American flag back in as well too. When you purchase these, this is how they're going to come. So, and back here, I know it's kind of hard to tell because she saran wraps them so well. Everything is lasered in. So think of it like kind of like button by number, but there's no numbers there, but the outline is there. So you can tell where to fill everything in. So you've got your color guide, so you don't have to worry about that at all. And then you can just paint different colors if you want, all one color. But what you're going to get is you're going to get this little guy here. And then we do print a picture of this. So you can see how Debbie painted hers. And then if you remember, my friend Stacy and her easels, the easels work perfectly for our laser button designs. That's actually why we had these printed. That way it was a nice little easel, very low profile, so it wouldn't take away from this image at all. Nothing big that came up in front of it. Where do you get the paint? It is literally just acrylic paint. We have acrylic paints here too if you need some. But yeah, it is just acrylic paint. That's all that it is. You could probably, if you have like paint pins, you could probably even use paint pins as well too. Another thing you could even try and use would be distress oxides. When we would do traveling shows and we did some wood stuff at our traveling shows, a lot of times I would use distress oxides. Distress oxides work because they're opaque. So you can't use like a regular ink pad or a regular marker on these because they're transparent, but you can, those are other things that you can try as well. The buttons, I believe they are 21 or 22. And I think these are right at 19. I don't know if anybody else still has one in their bucket that I could tell you on those, but they're not more than 22. Yeah, I think they are 22 is what these are. And then I do believe that these are right at 18. So yeah, they're super fun, super cute. I am loving them. She did tell me there's another little star for me to check out too, to see if I want her to cut some of those. I'm really excited about these. Next, we've got just a little one and done on this little guy. It was part of one of my samples and I did not realize it. And so it got pulled out of the vault, which is also known as my back room. This is called Layered Summer Flowers. It's one from Sizzix. That one. Then Pink and Maine. Oh, once again, poor Pink and Maine had a few items get stuck in customs again. So it did not make it here with the rest of the release for March. One was this brand new Happy Birthday. It's called Happy Birthday Pop-Up Card. So you've got this great card base here, which has got the little tabs in it. And then you've got all this great foliage and then also this happy birthday in there as well. Now I want to open this up because I want to show you, this is not a happy birthday only. Okay. You've got this little guy here. You could cut this more than once, create kind of a little shadow in there as well. And then that way you could attach other things. Now this does have kind of the little happy birthday there, but you guys are crafty. You could always strategically put other things there so you wouldn't have to put just the happy birthday in there. It is in the background. And then you put another layer on top of it. Maybe you can see if I pull this. Ah, yes. Do you see how that's green on the back? So you do have kind of a little guide that shows you where to go with it. But I truly feel like we could strategically put other things on top of that to make this work for other things other than happy birthday. I am also going to maybe try and put a little birdie in my friend Libby's ear to be like, oh, you know what would be really cool if you guys would just come out with just like one panel that we could switch out, or two panels that we could switch out. I'm going to try that. You know, sometimes I take my suggestions, sometimes I do not. But how cute is this? So fun. So brand new happy birthday pop-up card dies. And I love that it will set out as well too. So there's that little guy. And then this one here, we're going to walk over to the shelf. So this is called Mini Candy Dies. It's all these fun little candies in here. And we're going to pop over to the wall because do you see the little gummy bears that are inside of this gumball machine that we just got in? That's where the gummy bears came from. So look how cute these are. Look at the little peeps, the gummy bears, you've got candies, gumdrops, you've also got jelly beans, hearts, candy corns, and then just packaged candy. So again, this is called Mini Candies Dies. I'm going to show you the gummy bears again. Super, super cute. We got that. And then don't forget, if you picked up, we also have, walking down here, I know a few of you picked it up on sale. If you did the Build a Gumball machine that we've got on sale right now from Lawn Fawn, these would work in the gumball machine as well too. So really, really fun little candy die here. Mini candy die for you, Miss Carmen. You got it. Pulling that right now. Thank you. Put that in my little chair. All right. Next, we have got just some great basics papers. I don't know how I'm going to go through these. We'll figure it out here. Because we got a bunch. We restocked just a bunch of our good solids and basics that I like to keep in from Echo Park. Let me see here. I think I'm going to start here. So this one here is from Farmhouse Summer. It's a great cornflower blue. It is so hard to find a cornflower blue solid paper. This one is called Dark Blue and Gold. So it's got dark blue and gold on each side. And this is Cartabella paper. So it's got that great texture to it as well. So that is the dark blue and gold paper. Next, this one is just a regular Echo Park, but it's red and dark green. This one here, oh, this is another. I love when I can pick up the Cartabella ones, because the Cartabella ones have that beautiful texture to them. This one here has a nice light blue, because light blue is also another one that's been a little harder for me to find and source. This one is called Green and Light Blue. There's that one. Here's another Cartabella one. It's got a great red. This one is called Red and Light Green. Now this is, to me, it's more of a mossy light green. This one is called Dark Teal and Orange. So see, it's kind of mossy. Ooh, those two look really good together too, don't they? Dark Teal and Orange. I'm going to come up here. This one is Dark Pink and Yellow. This does not feel yellow to me. It feels more goldenrod. I'm going to bring it over here to this gold. Yeah. So it's not a really yellow color, even though they said it's yellow. It is not. I feel it's more of an orangey or a goldenrod. This next one here is called Orange and Teal. Again, I feel this is not an orange. Now, it is part of a fall line. So for a fall line, it is kind of an orange. It is kind of that nice burnt umber color. I think it's burnt umber. Maybe I just made that up. But you can see the color on there. So orange and teal. Then we did this one here, Dark Teal and Orange from the Birthday Wish. So yeah, let's look at that. See how totally two different, like same names, two different lines. So this one here, the orange and teal, is from Sweater Weather. And so you may want to add that in, Sweater Weather. I love to say sweater weather, sweater weather. So orange and teal from Sweater Weather. And then this is the Dark Teal and Orange from Birthday Wish. Got another one here. Oh, here comes trouble. Oh, this one's a really, look at that pretty red color. You like it too? You like that one too? Dark red and light brown. This one's a great, really dark green. Again, another one we have a hard time finding is real dark greens. So this is dark green and black. This one is from Dream Big. It is orange and blue. They moved her box today, and apparently this morning she had to tell them to bring her box back out. You guys have seen that box forever. Look, it collapses now, but it is still her favorite place to sit in the store. Next one is Yellow and Cream. This does not look yellow to me. It looks more like a great light brown color. This is from the Special Delivery line. This one here is also on our clearance rack because you know what? They sent me way too many. I do not need this many. So this one here is from the It's a Girl. It's green and gold, and it is 40% off. So if you choose this one, you're also going to get it at 40% off because there's no way I can sell 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, like 7 packs of paper. I was joking with Madison, who's one of the owners at Echo Park. I'm like, Madison, they will be able to decoupage or Mod Podge my casket in this paper. I will still have this paper when I die because they sent me way too many. So anyway, this is the It's a Girl, and it is the green and gold, and that is going to bring up for you guys when we scan it in at 40% off. So that is a great deal on that one. Get like 10 sheets. All right, next we've got some fun foiled papers. So on one side, it's going to be foiled. The other side is going to be solid. So we've got silver foil with dark green. There's that one. Now we've got 2 different pinks. So this one here is the light pink with copper foil. Here's the other pink. This one is just called regular pink. So maybe call it dark pink if you don't mind. That'll help the girls out tomorrow. Thank you, Terry Herberger. 6 less pieces. So you might see this much of my casket now. So we've got 2 different pinks, both with this beautiful copper dot. We've got a light pink and a dark pink. We've got another copper dot. This one is light mint with copper dots. Joanne's helping me out too a little bit. Thank you. Oh, Debbie is too. Thank you. Appreciate that, my friends. And I think we did this one already. This one is the silver with dark green. 2 different reds. Let me pull them both side by side so you can see one is definitely brighter than the other one. So your brighter red, we're going to call it, let me see what they're, so a darker one is called dark red. So silver foil, dark red, silver foil. And then the other one, I think is called Holly Berry. Yes, Holly Berry silver foil. These are all up online too. So if you're, I know some of you watch the live and order in the live. Some of you watch the live and then place your online order. So if you are doing your online order, all of this is checked in already. All of that paper is checked in already too. I don't have the flags and chickens checked in yet, and I don't have my sweet petunia checked in yet either. So you may need to wait for tomorrow to finish your cart, or if you're not looking for those, you'll be fine. But those I did not know. Those I can get in probably tonight. The my sweet petunia might take me just a little bit longer. Now we've got some regular, just dots and stripes. So we've got 2 different green stripes here. I like them because they're a little bit bigger. So if you're doing scrapbooking and things like that, it's just a nice wide stripe for that. We've got, this one's called Crocodile Stripe. This one is Inchworm Stripe. I like Inchworm Stripe. I just think Inchworm is cute. Blue Denim Stripe. Fire Truck Stripe. Now do you guys see why we had to fill the sale paper rack? I told you we were getting a huge paper order in, so we had to fill up the clearance rack to make some room. Now we've got some cute dots. There's a nice big dot on one side. This one is Inchworm Dot. All right, make sure 3 of all the foils. You've got it, Debbie. 2 of the light mint. That's the foil. You got it, Babs. Take 6 sheets of the sale paper. All right, Mary Lou, I'm guessing you meant this one right here. So we will get that one for you. Thank you, thank you. And I think I'm good. All right, making sure I'm doing okay with comments on the other ones. Red foil, 2 of each. 2 black, please. Let's see which one that one is. Red foil. Joanne, I'm looking at yours. Red, silver foil, 2 of each red, 2 black. This one here is not black. I don't know if this is what you meant here. This one here is actually a dark green, in case it looked black on your screen. That one's a dark green, okay? Both of the red, silver dots, okay? Crocodile stripe. All right, I think I'm catching back up here. I'll try to watch those a little better. So after our inchworm stripe, then we had our inchworm dot. And then over here, is this crocodile dot then? Yes, it is crocodile dot. Can I see the sale papers? So Tanya, we did this one here. This sale paper here. It is green and gold is what it's called. It's going to ring at 40% off. I will not go through the whole sale rack though. We have, I think there's 60 sheets that fill these. Let's see, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. Yes, each rack holds 30. So we put, there was a few on here, but we put almost 60 different papers on sale today. If you check our Facebook page, there is a picture of this rack and there is a link there. If you click that link, it takes you to all our sale stuff, including these papers. But I'm not going to go through those in the live today. And another reason why is we're not making any money on that paper. So the amount of labor it takes for my girls to pull the lives, that's why very often or very seldom do we do a completely sale live, because it costs, I lose a lot of money on that because I spend so much in labor on it. So I won't go through all 60 of them, but no, we did post a picture here on Facebook. So you can check that out and you'll be able to see all of them. It'll have quantities and everything. But the one we did in the live today was that little green and gold one. Those are going to ring up 40% off. Yes, I won't, Tanya. I won't go through all of them. We would be here forever and people would be rolling their eyes at me the whole time. All right, so we've got a couple more little papers in from Echo Park. They are prints. This one here is called Small Floral. It's got a great black on the back. Now, hopefully you guys can see, it is kind of, I'm going to call it a muddly black. It's not solid. It looks almost like it'd be like chalkboard or something. You can see it's got some variation in it. It's not meant to be a real stark, in your face solid black. It's meant to have a little bit of that kind of muddly look to it, that rusticy look. So again, this one is part of an older line called Rustic Elegance. Love the little print on it, but then I also like just a good kind of muted black color. So this is Small Floral. While we're looking at Small Floral, I'm going to show you this paper pack here that I got in. Look how pretty that one is. So it's kind of the same thing, that muddly look, but in a light pink. This paper is actually called Gray Stripe, because I'm going to flip it over so you can see the gray stripe, which is cute. I bought it for the back, which is really a really good back paper. And bonus, look at it next to that Small Floral. Those look so good together. Next one I got in, this is called Farm to Table Journaling Cards. You can tell why I got this one in. It's got chicken wire on it. It has been so hard for me to find chicken wire paper. So the other side of it, it's fun. Farm to Table, Our Nest, My Beautiful Farmhouse, Certified Organic, Savor the Special Moment. So this is a really cute little line, but, oh, okay, you got it, Tanya. Then yes, we hooked you up then. Hopefully I got close enough to those for you. Yes, this is the one here. Echo Park sent me so many papers of, and that one is called Green Gold Sale Paper. So that will ring up when we scan it in for you at 40% off. You're also going to find it online too when you hit that sale section. But again, this one is called Farm to Table Journaling Cards. I got it because I needed chicken wire. So there's that. That is our Echo Park huge paper order that we got in. Then we're going to move on down the row here. So we also got in, I am looking here, I'm going to grab one thing out of a bucket for you guys. I didn't think about it. We already pulled special orders for Uniquely Creative. And I'm thinking my girl Sarah, yep, there's my girl Sarah. I thought so. Hey, because that way I can give you sneaky peeks of what is coming up. You know how I like to push my limits. Because see, I even got this in my box. But I checked, and do you know that in Australia, it's 6:30 in the morning? So I can totally show you this and not get in any trouble because it is 6:30 in the morning, Australia, tomorrow. So this is their newest release this time. It is called Paper Bark Blooms. We did give you guys some teasers of this already last month in March when we got in our March order, which was Ultraviolet Delight. And we did restock Ultraviolet Delight. We're going to check all of that out. So really, really cute little line. Now, this one, it has more of an Australia flair than what some other lines do. I mean, you can see right there, there's koala bears, there's tropical birds in here, because this is an Australian company. I tell you what, I think the idea book this month is thicker than most of them are. I don't know if they made it bigger or what. Oh, I love, dang it, sorry, didn't mean to. Apologizing you guys for hitting the camera. I love how they did that little double page layout with the base layer. We're going to look at those. So I gave you guys a teaser of this last month. This was not the bestest, selling one for us, I think, because it had so much of the Australia stuff to it. But we did get a little bit of it in. We got in the collection kits. So I'm going to open this one up. Yes, Angel, I can go over there and I can look at the Winnie the Pooh ones if we have time. If we don't run over on our time, I certainly will. There are 3 Winnie the Pooh ones, I believe, that we put on sale. Now, what you can also do, guys, I know some of you know this. So if you've got a bucket going in the store and you also want to check out that sale paper, and I'm telling you, I'm not going to pull all the sale paper out, and you're like, oh, but I want to see it. And I already have a bucket going. You can fill a cart online in our online store, okay? And then what you can do, oh, sorry, my sister just texted me. I'm reading that. Then what you can do is you can place your online order as a pay at pickup, and then just tell us in the notes, please add to my bucket for free shipping. Some of you do that all the time. Works easy peasy. So Angel, if you do want to jump over and check out all the sale papers, then you can just fill a cart, even if your cart is like, $10. Check out, and then in there, in the notes there, whenever you're checking out, just say, do a pickup order. So you're not going to pay shipping. And then just tell us in the notes, please add to my bucket for free shipping, or please add to my bucket, whatever, and we will pull your order and we just add it to your bucket. We do that all the time. I know sometimes it's 10:30 at night, you need adhesive. I show adhesive sometimes in the lives, but not all the time. So I know some of you will go through and you will place that small little order. We just add it into your bucket, and then the next time we ship to you, we send it on out the door with it. There's all that. So this one here, this collection kit is called Paper Bark Blooms. So as I was flipping through that, if you notice, like some of them, this could work for anything. Yes, here in the States, we don't have that flower. We've got a lot of these flowers. So a lot of them, if they get a little too Australian-ish for you, I think the backs are beautiful. Oh, Pam says, I just placed an order with sale paper. Well, there you go. Friends, people are snagging that sale paper already. Sarah asked where you guys located. We are in Jasper, Indiana. That is South Central Indiana. So, Indiana kind of shaped like that. We're kind of right in there. So Evansville, Indiana, we're about an hour from them. Louisville, Kentucky, we're about an hour and 20 from them. Bloomington, Indiana, we're about an hour 20 south, 2.5 from Indy, and 2 from Terre Haute. So hopefully if you know some of those places, that gives you kind of an idea. We're in a county called Du Bois County. Our city is Jasper, Indiana. So that is where I am at. Next, we do have the creative cuts for this line. There are 2 different creative cuts this time. No vellums though, okay? This one is the Paper Bark Blooms regular creative cuts. I do love some of those little Australian animals in there though. They're so cute. And then this one is the floral cuts. So there are those. One thing you guys did absolutely love, that was the Paper Bark Blooms frame overlay. Each month, Uniquely Creative has been coming out with these beautiful overlays. Easy peasy to add to your scrapbook pages. Most of them have been done in white. Not all of them, but most of them have been done in white. So you can use them white or come in, do some ink blending on these. Now, some of them are very delicate. So I'm going to move to just our next one here. This one is super delicate. I don't think I would ink blend on this one with my blending brushes. What I would do though, those foam little daubers that we showed you yesterday, you could easy peasy come through with those and pounce. This is something where you don't probably want to be doing that circle blend because you have delicate little areas that those brushes might kind of jiggy jag to the side, and then they get all kind of crooked and stuff. So I would use my pouncers on these if you want to color them. I think these would be so fun with a little mixed media look to them. You could do some stamping on here. You can do some spritzing on here as well. So many different things that you could do to these to make them your own. You can build up different layers on top. Things usually run like $2.89 for the laser cuts, which I think is, considering I'm importing them in, I think is a great price on those. So again, this one is the Paper Bark Blooms frame overlay. A lot of you pre-ordered this, so we've got those in your buckets. Oh, Sarah, we would love for you to come down for your birthday. Perfect. All right, Renata, I see you want 2. Terry, you want 2. Gloria, you want 2. Carmen, you want 1. Now, for those of you that are commenting on these, if you already requested these, do you want more? Let me know, okay? Like Dawn says, Paper Blooms overlay ×2. I may have it in my bucket for pre-order. If not, please add. And that is perfect. Thank you so much. Gold star for you today, Dawn. That way, we don't pull double. Because sometimes, you know, we pull it, we stick it on your tab and put it in your bucket. We don't always go through your whole bucket, though, to make sure you didn't already have it in there. And sometimes people want 4. Sometimes they want 8. Sometimes they want 12 because they're teaching a class somewhere. So that's why I asked that. So again, Paper Bark Blooms overlay. That is new for April. That is part of the new Paper Bark Blooms collection. We can get more of the April idea books as well. And you can see that overlay is on the cover right there. Isn't that cute? All right, moving on. This was the base layer. They have also been doing some kind of cute little die cut paper each month. This is the base layer one this month. And look, you could flip it over. So if you don't love the color on the back, or you love it right now, but maybe you get 2 or 3 of these and then you end up not needing it for this color, flip it over. It's got a great white on the back. This one is called Decorative Base Layer for the Paper Bark Blooms. I saw somebody already asking for this one. So this is an oldie but a goodie that they brought back. They sold out of these, told me they were out of stock, and that was probably like 5-6 months ago. So we have gotten back in stock Memories in the Making. It's a great overlay. So Memories in the Making overlay. This is an old one. It could be in your stash, but it might be new for you. Will I show the cover again? You got it. Get your screenshot ready so you can click it. There you go. April's Uniquely Creative overlay, please. That would be the overlay right there. Thank you, Miss Julie. Pulling that. I haven't been pulling, I'm sorry, guys, but we will. This came as a special request. Somebody asked if we could get this collection kit called Nature's Canvas. It's just all different wood grains. Fun wood grains. So we got that collection kit in. We've got, and I ordered extras, so hers is already in her bucket. This is another new one this month. Look how cute this is. Hold on. Now this was one I don't think was in my sample last month. I don't think I got a chance to show you guys this one. Look how cute it is. This one is called Newsprint Decorative Base Layer. So another decorative base layer. But look how cute with that little newsprint on there. I think this one is adorable. That one's going to be a fun one for sure. Wood grains, you've got it. Memories in the Making, you've got it. And then we've got our newsprint base layer. That's our next one. That. Make sure I put Sarah's idea book back in her bucket, or she will be very upset with me about that. Another new overlay. This is another new one. It's called Stars Overlay. We have not had this one in before. They just released it. So that's another super cute one. So the Stars Overlay, brand new. We did restock the Written in the Stars collection, so I'm going to show that in a second. So remember that Stars Overlay, especially if you've got the Written in the Stars at home and you have not used it yet. It's going to be perfect to add in. All right, we've got a bunch of newsprint ones leaving. You've got it. I'm pulling quickly on those. I think I'm just going to put a whole pack over there. And then somebody asked to see this one here again, the Nature's Canvas. I'm going to scroll along the bottom so you can see the different wood grains in there. I know Sharon snagged one already. That's a good one. Lots of stars overlays. I know the stars are so good. So good. I'm just going to jump to the Written in the Stars line. This is not a new line. This is an old line. I want to say like November, December release, but it has been selling consistently for us. So we have been restocking it. So again, this line is called Written in the Stars. It is a perfect boy line. There's a little hint of floral in here to where you can definitely use it for girls, but it's not too much floral to where you can't use it for boys. So this is a really good boy line here. It's called Written in the Stars. We do have solids that match this as well. We restocked the creative cuts. So there's a restock on the Written in the Stars creative cuts. And then we also restocked the Written in the Stars base layer. So that's a cute one too. Now this one here we have sold quite a bit, not even with the line. It's just super fun. Think about this one if you've got anyone that did like a school play. Wouldn't that be fun? Maybe they were on the all-star team for baseball. I don't know if there's all-star teams for my boys play baseball. So there was an all-star baseball team. So maybe they're on the all-star team for baseball. This would be super cute on there. If you got a picture with a trophy, this would be a fun one for that too. So there's those. So again, that's the base layer for Written in the Stars. And I see lots of star lasers heading out. Thank you. Creative cuts for Written in the Stars for Wendy. You've got it, Miss Wendy. Thank you. Babs wants a Written in the Stars collection. You've got it. Get my little pile going here. All right. That was kind of jumping over a little bit. Now, next we have got just restocks for March. March was a beautiful purple line. And I know I keep telling you guys about these purple lines, and I keep forgetting about this one because we've been sold out of it for a little while. So all the purple flowers I've been getting in, the purple rhinestones have been getting in, are going to match this, of course, too. Oh my gosh, that just... That was the wind that blew the door? Oh my gosh, we are so lucky it did not break. Holy cow. Yeah. Oh my gosh, I'm glad he didn't get hit. The wind, it's windy outside, and so it's so windy, it like sucked our door open and slammed it next to the building. Holy cow. Let's see here. Written creative cuts written. I got that one. I see 2 stars. You got it 2-star over. All right. So Sharon, do you want the base layer stars or do you want star laser cuts? They'll probably ask that tomorrow. Tina wants the overlays. You got it. Linda is saying the stars overlay would be cute for sports pages too. It definitely would. Written in the star base layer times 2 for Glenda. Thank you. Babs wants the creative cut. How much is the wood grain pack, please? I'm going to say, I don't know if we got these priced today. Let me see here. Nope, we did not get them priced. I think it is around 19. I haven't seen my girl Paula on here yet. She always looks these things up for me. UCP 2610 if anybody is on the online store. I don't think it was as much as a regular collection kit is. It came in a little bit cheaper for me than a regular collection kit. Yes, base layer. Thank you, Sharon. All right, so then going back to our Ultraviolet Delight, we have restocked the magazine for March. We do have some of this still on the shelf, not all of it. So if there are different components and you're wanting to see the rest of the line, we do have some of it in stock on the shelf, so you could check that out. I want the laser stars. Okay, thank you, Julie. Thank you. Let's make it a full sentence. Yes, 2 of the base layer stars. Thank you, Sharon. Next, we have got the 6x6 pad. We restocked the solids for Ultraviolet Delight and the collection kit for Ultraviolet Delight. That one I'm going to open up so you guys can see this one. It's beautiful. This line has done really, really well for us. All right, so again, Ultraviolet Delight was March's new collection. Get a little bonus cut apart there. You get 2 of each print in here. I mean, look at how pretty that is. And I don't know if you can see this, but it almost looks like it's foiled. It's not. It's just the way they do the printing on it, but it looks like it's got little gold foil flecks. So again, this is called Ultraviolet Delight. We do have more of this in the store than just what we reordered today. We've got a few open stock papers. There's creative cuts that go with it as well. What we restocked today was the collection kit, the solids, 6x6 pad, the idea book, and we also restocked the butterfly overlay. So butterfly overlays back in stock. I know there's a really pretty sample of that overlay on a page in here. Isn't that pretty? I don't remember if that was the only one or not. I think it is. So there's the butterfly overlay. Are you selling those open stock or just as a kit? Sarah, which one? I'm so sorry. By the time I see your comment, there's usually like a 45-second delay. If you're talking about the papers and Ultraviolet Delight, we did have some open stock. So those are still on the website. But what I restocked in this order was just collection kits. We still have our open stock paper. We didn't do them all open stock. Usually I kind of pick and choose which ones I think you might want more than one of, especially for backgrounds and cut aparts. So I'm kind of picky with which I do open stock from Uniquely Creative. What I find is that Uniquely Creative, you either love the whole line and you just want a collection kit, or you pass on it. So we do most of their stuff just as collection kits, and then I, what I call cherry pick, I go through and just pick a few of the solids, or a few of the prints, and I order those in for the store, but I don't order every single one. So I know we do have some, and we've got those online then as well. but this is just a restock order to get more of the collection kits and solids. Butterfly overlay for you, Miss Dawn. You've got it. All right, so there's that. Butterfly overlay. Now, Annette Conroy, I need to call you and talk to you, because when all of these came like back in stock, they must have done a huge restock on their laser cutouts. Remember this one last month? We needed a ton of them, and they told me they didn't have any more and they weren't getting any more. Well, this month they lied, because when I went to order, I was able to get back in stock the nature frame overlay. So I know, Annette, you wanted like 18 for a class, and I could only get you like, I think 9. So we need to talk and see if you want to bump your class numbers back up. But how cute are these? So I know there were a bunch of you on the list. I think we were able to fill almost all of our special orders, but a lot of you last time just commented in the live that you wanted one, and we could not fill those. So if you're watching today and you were on that live last time, we did not keep a list because they told me they would not get any more in. That was a lie. So this month when I went to order, so many laser cuts were back in stock, as well as this one here, nature frame overlay. So we restocked our nature frame overlays, and I got a bunch. So that way they would not run out on me again to where you guys did not get them. So order away on your nature frame overlays. It's lots of overlays today. These are so fun. 2 nature frame overlays, you've got it. I think I saw a hexagon dark base paper. You did, Renata, did I not? I think I showed that one. But yes, that was right here. That one is called Paper Bark Blooms Base Layer. But yes, we did have those. Butterfly for Tanya, in case I didn't see that one earlier, you've got it. Nature Flame, yep, Terry, I remember you didn't get them last time. Rhonda wants 2 frames, you've got it. Tanya, will these be on the website? Yes, Tanya, these are all on the website. I received this order already, so it is there. Nature Frame Overlay, got it. Ivory, yes, they are ivory. Let me put them next to the butterfly. They definitely are ivory, you are right. And you know, I don't remember if they were ivory last time or not. That I don't remember. We got those. Take 2. Carmen wants 2. Melissa wants 2. Oh, we're already busted into the next pack. You've got it. I knew those would go really quick because they're so good. So many of you wanted them last time. We could not get them. So perfect. Starla, okay, got your Starla. We'll pull those. Star overlay. Oh my gosh, you guys are loving this stuff. I love it. Next, just a little restock here. This is our place photo here from Uniquely Creative. It's got a little bitty camera. I'm going to grab my power bank here. It's got a little camera, and then the little 2x3, 3x4, 6x4, and 5x7. So cute little stamp set. Now, for those of you that do a lot of, here, let you look at a cute little sleepy kitty while I'm plugging in. For those of you that do a lot of gift albums, gift pages, and you need something like this, I want to show you another one that we have too. And when this one is gone, it is gone. Okay, see, Trisha, thank you. I feel like since you asked if they were ivory, I'm kind of thinking, I think they were white last time. So that would give you 2 different options, which is super fun. We also have this set here that Photo Play made for us, and they're gone. So when these are gone, I can't get any more. So this is one they did for air stores. So if you're wanting kind of that place photo here, and you want something with a little bit more options, this one is the Capture Every Moment stamp set from Photo Play, and there are dies that match it as well too. And see, I even think I'm 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Dang it, 8. Because you know, I thought that I would be able to get these forever, but then they just up and closed and didn't even give us a chance to order these. I wonder if they ever maybe sold them to air. I need to check in on that. But anyway, we do have 2 different options if you want that place photo here. 2 nature frame overlays if you don't have 4. Okay, perfect, Marilyn. Thank you. Marilyn is saying if I run out, she will take 2 instead of 4. I think I'm reading that right anyway. Kitty overlay. I need to ask for a kitty overlay. Wouldn't that be cool? Another restock here. This is the film strip frame die. If my memory serves me right, these are around 18. Capture every moment stamp and die. Thank you, Carmen. This here is the metal die set. These are around 45. This fits the flip folio albums. If you have not seen those before, those are so cool. These are dies that have been calibrated to fit perfectly with the flip folio albums. We've got them in white, craft, and black. I used to have a little sample back here. I don't know where it went. So then we have got the dies back in stock to match those. Next, we ordered in just some fun little embellishments from them. If you guys remember Kaiser Craft, do you guys remember them? They were another company out of Australia. Now, these are made in China, but I don't know if maybe a similar designer or they use the same factory, but Kaiser Craft used to do these great little rhinestones in this little swirl like this. Now, it's not truly a swirl. These are all individual. That's just how they package them. These are called crystal rhinestones. They look more iridescent to me than a crystal. They're kind of white with that iridescent overlay. This set here, I think those are, yep, I was like, those should be champagne. These are champagne rhinestones. This wine color looks perfect with the ultraviolet delight. So these are wine rhinestones. Got those in. And then we also restocked all the tapes. So these are connected. Now you could of course cut them apart if you wanted to, but these all do come connected. So that way you don't have to piece them back together. This one here, this one's Chantilly. These are not new. So some of you that watch all the time, these might be in your stash. So this one's Chantilly. Then we've got pink rhinestones. And the Chantilly is like a pearl. I didn't say that. Hopefully you saw that. That's a pearl. The pink is a rhinestone. And this next one, the green, those are pearl as well. We were out of all of those. So we restocked those. Got some rhinestones leaving. You've got it. Debbie wants wine, 2 crystals. In all the colors. You've got it, Wendy, so we'll get you 2 of each of those. Oh, Sue, is Bo Bunny still around? So Bo Bunny got bought by American Crafts years ago, and they've only done a couple lines since then, and then they've recently been bought by a company called Nicole Brands. And I don't know if they have done anything with that Bo Bunny line in a while. That Nicole bought Bo Bunny, K & Company, a lot of those oldie but goodies. So I'm not for sure if they have even done anything with that line in a while. I'll have to look that up just to see, but not that I remember them sending emails or anything out for. I am all out of Spellbinders white labeling tape. I do have a Spellbinders order en route already, and it has more labeling tape on it, Julie. So we've got more of that coming in. If you want us to hold you a roll, just put that in the comments here, and then we'll put you on the special order sheet and we'll get that pulled. I'm also placing another Spellbinders order tonight, and we'll have more labeling tape on there too. All right, next one. Got a little bit of a deal for you guys today. As we were moving things around up front, I accidentally, when Tim Holtz came out with his mini blending brushes, I ordered some from Ranger and from the distributor and totally forgot that I did that. So I double ordered myself. And so we've got too many of these on the shelf. These are Tim Holtz Distress mini blending brushes. It is your deal of the day in the live. Normally they are $16.39 and we're going to do them 20% off in the live today. What sizes? The labeling tape only comes in one size, Julie. So I don't know. I don't know if anybody back here. The packaging is about like this, though. I don't know if anybody back here still has any or not. I was like, ooh, there's one. It's real close. It's not that wide. Oh, Julie, I'm sorry. I don't see an easy peasy one that I can grab for you to see who might have any. Trying to see who we haven't shipped in a while. Maybe they have some in their bucket. I'm not seeing any, though, easy in anybody's bucket. So, but it was like that wide. I know that doesn't help you very much. They only have the one size in the labeling tape. So, all right, distressed mini brushes for Carmen. You got it. I will do 2 of the brushes if you have enough for all who asked. Yes, I have more on the shelf even. So I did not pull them all back. So I will have plenty. I did a good stack just to get some out of the shelf. And then we still have a nice hook full. So yes, buy up all the mini blending brushes, please. 20% off on those. Next, we've got 2 different sticker sheets here. They are spring. They're called Dutch Sticker Art. Spring is in the air black. So just a little pack of verbiage stickers. These have been here since last year. So they are being evicted. When you have a birthday around here, we don't celebrate birthdays here. You're not supposed to have birthdays. And every now and then I find someone who's probably a toddler. We definitely don't like toddlers in the store. So found this little guy on the shelf today. Spring is in the air black stickers, 20% off. I only have 2. I will not be restocking, so snag them. Oh, thank you, Melissa. It definitely, it's a little chaotic at times. I'm not going to lie. It takes a lot to maneuver and handle it all. And I am very lucky, for my girls for how patient they are, because this is a totally different way than what most places do a business. It gets a little crazy. We also have this one here is Dutch sticker art called Make a Wish. So Make a Wish is a little bit spring, but a little bit inspirational. We've got 2 of these available. Again, 20% off in today's live. Creativity takes courage. Be open to whatever comes next. Make today count. Be brave with your life. Have an open heart. It's all perspective. So 2 great little sticker sheets here. Again, like I said, saw them on the shelf. They have been here for over a year, or right at a year. And so it is time for them to move on. So both of those, 20% off in the live today. And coming to our final table, our final little order here was from My Sweet Petunia. My Sweet Petunia is who makes the Misty. We got back in, and also the glue press. So we got back in our glue presses. So the glue press uses the Nuvo glue, the 2-ounce bottle size. You're also going to get an empty bottle in there as well. So you can fill it with your favorite glue if Nuvo is not your favorite glue. So we got those as well. These bottles, you actually get 2 different tips with them too. I don't know if you notice or not, but this one is kind of got a gray tint and that one is completely clear. The gray tint one is more of what I would consider a regular nozzle. And then the other one is a fine tip precision nozzle. A lot of people put the same glue in both of these and then they just have 2 different tips, because sometimes with the precision nozzle, it does take a lot longer to glue big things. So sometimes you just want to keep a regular bottle here. Now, tip with these though, tips about your tips. It's tip time for tips. So a lot of you, not a lot, a few of you have told me, you know what, I glued my tip into my cap. What happens is the Nuvo glue is a really good glue, guys. It's a nice strong glue and you can actually use it to glue metal. Well, this is a metal tip. So what happens is it actually can glue itself in there. So whenever you are done and you put the little cap back on, give it a little up and down motion to clear that nozzle out. You can give it a little tap too. That way anything excess falls down into the bottle. Then clear it out, little up and down motion, and then you can close it up. If you were just done using it, it's full of glue, you close this little guy up, and then you put him back on your shelf for, I don't even care if it's overnight because this glue dries quick too. You could glue it back into the cap. Now, things that we have heard on other lives as tips, you can take it off the whole thing off, soak it in like warm soapy water to help loosen that glue back up. That can definitely help. I'm trying to think if anybody suggested rubbing alcohol. I don't remember that one or not. I'm just trying to think of what some of the tips were, but just a little heads up, if you are ordering a precision glue press tonight because you've heard great things about them, and it's your first time using these little caps, that's just a little extra tidbit for you so you can be happier with your glue presses. So glue presses back in stock. These we don't have back in stock yet. I pulled this out of Joni Roloff's bucket, but we do have more of these coming, and I'm showing you it at the same time because this little guy fits the glue press in there perfectly to where you can store it. We don't have them in stock now. They're out of stock. I don't remember when they're coming back in stock, but if you are not on the order form for the 6x6 box, let me know, because I can increase my back order amount for whenever they come in. And these little 6x6 boxes, I think they were like $6, maybe $5. They were not expensive at all. Maybe I'm lying. Maybe they were $8. They're less than 10. How about that? This one didn't get priced since it was a special order, went straight into her bucket. But we are out of the 6x6 boxes. We will get more in. So 6x6 boxes is just a good little add-along item for those. We also got another Misty in. The Misty is a stamp platform. If you have not seen a stamp platform before, this is how you can stamp in the exact same place over and over. Why would you want to do that? Well, a couple reasons. If you're doing a bunch of cards at the same time, that way you can put your card down in the corner. You get a little magnet, okay? Put your stamps where you want them, and then you stamp, and then you get your next card, put it in there, and you stamp, okay? And you can keep doing that over and over, and they're all going to look the same. The other reason you might want to do that, you stamp it, okay? Trisha, it's probably because we are out. We are out, and the warehouse is out. And so that's probably why you haven't gotten yours yet. But yes, either way, when I get them, you've got it. That way, just in case we missed your order, we'll stick you back on. But you're probably on the list already. All right, so why else would you use this? Well, I stamped it once. Okay. Oh, and your stamps go up here in case you're like, why do you keep doing that? This is where your stamp would cling to. But let's say I missed a spot. I didn't ink it well enough, or I just stamped it too quick. My card is in the same spot, so it hasn't moved. Even if it did move, as long as you always stick it down into a corner, you stick it back down into the corner, you re-ink, you re-stamp, and it's going to stamp in the same place over and over again, which is perfect. So that is why a lot of us love our stamp platforms. So that's what a Misty is. Then next up, I also got in, I have not had these before. I've had a few of you ask for them. They make a sticky mat to fit into the Misty. You actually get 3 different sticky mats that you can put in here, and it truly is. It is sticky on one side. So you can use that to help you to keep your card from moving. This would also be a great little mat to put little die cuts and such on that you're wanting to color. So lots of great ways to use these, but they fit right into your Misty. So you got a little sticky grid, and you get 3 in a pack. There's grid number 1, grid number 2, grid number 3. So those are the new sticky mats, new for us, not new for Misty. I just have not had them in before. So we've got sticky mats in as well. Better put this back on the Misty so everybody knows where it goes. And I think that's it. That's the end of my table. All right, then that brings us back to the beginning where we started with our laser buttons. Oh, and somebody did ask about the Pooh Christmas paper. And we're over time, but this one here is called Christmas Tree Hunt. This one is called Jolly Pooh Bear. This one here is called Bundled Up Winnie. So there you go. Those are the 3 Winnie the Pooh ones that we did. All right. Okay. Alrighty, friends. Well, I know we're a little over on time. I try to keep you guys at about an hour, so I get home at a decent time as well. It's kind of selfish. One, I don't know if you guys want to hang out with me for over an hour every day, and two, that way I get home, and it's pretty out, so I can enjoy a little bit of the evening as well too. So thank you so much, everybody, for hopping on here and hanging out with me for a little bit today. I am Hannah at the Doodlebug in Jasper, Indiana. You can always shop us online at www.thedoodlebuginc.com. We do ship free at 85. So if you order today from the live, we will add it to your bucket. If you are new to the lives, please pop us a message here on Facebook and send us your address, your email, and your phone number. That way we can get you invoiced whenever you hit free shipping. Now, if you ever just need your stuff right away and you're not banking your bucket for free shipping, let us know and we will get your invoice to you much quicker. There will, of course, be a shipping charge on there, but that way we're not waiting for you and you're not waiting for us. So just let us know and we can get you invoiced easy peasy. All right, everybody, thank you so much. The phone is ringing. I know a lot of times you guys wait for me to get off and then you call. So that may be some of you calling to chat with me right after the live. So have an amazing evening and I'll see you all tomorrow. Same time, same place. Take care. Bye.